Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Smash Our Stash, which is an amazing collaboration put on by Bourbon Creek Crafts here on YouTube, who is Beth. And we dig into our stash each month with a theme and try to use things up. This month had a whole bunch of categories, and I don't know if I didn't catch on or if it was because I was traveling and I only had certain ones with me. Small round accents could be liquid drops, enamel dots, brads, buttons, sequins, gems. This month I focused on enamel dots and the drops, which I am not good at, so I didn't use them as circles. I'll show you that. And using things up. And so what I did was I took a million packages, and when I used colors out of them, I trimmed them down and I put them in here. Enamel dots were very, very, very trendy. They were everywhere. I think they still sort of are, but keep yourself in check because we go through cycle of embellishments. There's gonna come a moment when you think, maybe I shouldn't have bought so many. So I'm really, really trying to use them up. The reality of it is when you buy one package, that's a lot of cards, even if they're all the right colors. I realized that the fall cards I made, I had not added any accents, any embellishments to them. And I forget embellishments a lot, or sometimes I don't put them on there until later because I don't want them to get bent up, but you miss them for the videos quite a bit. So I went back through and used up a bunch of colors of enamel dots that probably wouldn't have been my favorites for other things, and just really forced myself to use them. I didn't put them on every card from the small paper pad video, but on a lot of them. I used up a lot. See, I have like 3 or 5. I think I usually do 3. And I wasn't sure about the Walk in the Woods ones and if they needed them. So these are UFOs and then enamel dots. So UFOs, unfinished objects. I had scrap card fronts. Some were actually on the card base. Some were just floating around like this with the scraps. Some maybe had a sentiment, some didn't. So I really tried to turn them into finished cards and use small round accents on them. So happy birthday, these were all die cuts that were sitting around and scraps. And then I used a couple of enamel dots there. Happy birthday, I used some little pearls and some stars. Happy birthday. This was alcohol ink that my friend Andrea made. This came in Happy Mail. No, you don't need to send me Happy Mail. I'm good. And then I put the enamel dots down here. The colors are close and I like it. I think it works. This one has a lot going on. I used a star, which to me is, a round embellishment. I also used some of the Nouveau crystal drops with a stencil right here just to add some interest. And I'll show you some other ones I did that on. Light on dark doesn't show very well, but it does add some fun shine and texture, and you feel it when you pick it up. Miss You, these are embellishments made by my neighbor and friend Noni, and then sentiment from that collection that I smashed last month or the month before that was all those salutations, and then some enamel dots. So you can see I'm still trying to use things up. Happy birthday and enamel dots, all scraps. This one was, I had a bunch of these that I had cut. I think that was Smash Our Stash loose sheets. So I had a whole bunch of these, and then the envelope die I think came from Tony, and the hello was something that I didn't like, so I cut the leafy part off of it, kept the hello, and then the bird, they were loose embellishments, and then I put a little strip of bling right here. I kind of like how this one turned out, and this was stuff sitting around. Same here, they're scraps, and then I put some black on it, and this was in my sentiment box, so I was just using stuff up. Happy retirement. It's kind of like oceany. I don't know, for somebody who wants to go on a cruise or go to sea. And then I have enamel drops right here. With sympathy, I used enamel drops in the flower centers. Happy birthday, one of those envelope things, and then a really small sentiment from a very unusual paper collection that I used that was 8x8, and I think it's from a European company, and it was wintry. I don't remember when it was, and it had a whole bunch of tiny sentiments. You might see those on other cards. I feel like they're kind of small for a lot of the people that we make cards for, maybe. maybe if I had a cake, this would have worked out better, more of a birthday theme, but it's okay. This one I like. This was weird stuff I put together and I really like. This, I think Mary sent me their embossed flowers, so it's black embossed with text. I put the round sticker in the middle and here, and this happy birthday to you was a stamp that I got. I wasn't sure I loved it, so I stamped some out and then gave the stamp away, but it's fun. Hello, again, Noni's work here, and then I don't love the enamel dots. I'm going to be honest. I liked it better before, but that's okay. Part of it was very geometric with the patterns and stuff and the colors. I don't know. Sometimes you take it to the next step and go, oops, this is another one of those. This die, in theory, I like. In practice, I have a hard time using it. I think because I try and put it on scrap cards and it's a lot for it. I think it needs a solid behind it. Or I think I've done it before where I put vellum, which knocks the patterns down, and that would have been better. So, you know, you try things. Okay, so I used up a lot of enamel dots, and then I'll just leave them like this. This just came back from the beach with me. I didn't even pack up and show you what I took to the beach. It was amazing. It was a very short trip. I got there in the afternoon and I stayed 2 nights and I had to be back early for something on Sunday. So it was my shortest trip for girls' crafty beach weekend ever, I think. I think it was Mary who talked to me about using these with stencils because she does it. I am not good at making beautiful little circles. Many of you are, you know, keep your room at the right temperature, be patient, don't shake them and get air, whatever. And Tony, like, she had a precision career. She's great at them. It does not bring me joy. I, in fact, tried to have Andrea help me use this one up more. And I think I received these both as gifts or giveaways or something. I like liquid pearls better. I'll show you why. Just because in this product line, the color I like better. The butterflies right here are liquid pearls. These ones that don't show right here are the Nouveau Crystal Drops in Gloss Blue Babe. So I like these because they're less translucent. They pop. And in the stars, I mixed all 3 of them together. This is the one. It's this one. See, it's just the glitter. And then this one is the clear one, pretty much. And then this one is the one that you can actually see the stars. So what I was doing for these was I just grabbed some random stencils. Some I did at home, 2 stencils I took to the beach with me. This will be a card front. This will be a card front or a pocket in a journal. Who knows what this will be. Katie was using this foam to make bags and stuff, and this was her trash. I'm envisioning this as like a side pocket in a journal, so a tuck spot, you put it right here. I stitched around, I stenciled butterflies in different pastes, but you couldn't see this one, so I went back and put this one, but it's kind of messy. Have a scrap right there, and then a die cut that was sitting around. I was playing with random stuff. See, it's just glitter drops. So essentially, it is just like stickles, which also you can use stencils with your stickles too. That's a Mary thing. She's very creative with the mixed media. Here I just added a touch of it down here on this one. A little shine. This is a very elegant thing. It just adds some interest. And it makes it so that as I'm making journals, again, things just don't turn out the same because I made several of these, but this is the only one I think that I put that on. Here I was playing with these and then I stitched around the edge. This will be a pocket at the bottom of a journal. If you're new here and you're not a junk journaling type person, let me help you. This will go like on a page like this, and then cute stuff will stick out of it. This one will be like this, and then cute stuff will go on the side there. This was one of those hotel put your key in it things when they give it to you. So I covered the front with scrapbook paper. I have some fussy cut flowers, some washi tape. I was playing when I was traveling, and then I put the paste on it when I got home. It doesn't even show because it's this one that's clear, but it adds some shine and texture. So when you're touching things, they would feel different. There's some stars. This one, again, it'll be a card front, and it has that like lattice work on it. See, there you go. This one will be, you cannot even see. I did a bunch of butterflies and then I went nuts collaging over it. So just, you have to trust me. It would go like right here. This one, I was thinking it would go on the page and then it would be a top pocket. And I folded this over, gave it a nice edge for that. So it would be a top. I could stitch around this one too. I just didn't think about it. And this one was a different stencil. It's the butterfly clock one. And I took a silver pen and traced around the butterflies just to make the big ones pop a little better. This one would go on a page, and then this would be a pocket back here. And then also this is a pocket. And this one was an idea from Bonnie and Clive. She is hard to search for because of her channel name. But if you want to message me, if you don't know who Bonnie is, she is an amazing junk journaler, true junk. So she had a video about book page things, so I made a bunch of them, and then I put the paste right here on this one. And then when I collage, I'll try not to cover all that up. I'll try to collage more over here, and then you have the pockets, and it would just go on a page. So I gave myself a whole bunch of cards, done, finished, ready to go to a craft sale or in the bin. I listed cards on Etsy like once or twice, but I just lack interest in that level of detail and photography. I also gave myself quite a few items to put in my junk journaling stash and work on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back again soon with a more general video because I know you probably have a million questions on things I'm working on and progress on my project. The short version is I ran off to the beach with the girls this weekend and did not work on any of those 5 or 6 journals. I worked on this and other things. Be sure to check out the other collaborators. Follow the hashtag for this month, August. It'll be in the video description and in the video title, and you can see what other people made. This is a great collaboration to get inspiration. Bye-bye.